With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
Here's the kicker, Zane Gonzalez, ready to get this one started. And here we go. We're underway in Madden Ultimate Team. This will be taken very short. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line.
Set. 10-2 stop.
Mike's 50.
Come on. You better bring it.
Under crunch, under crunch, under crunch.
Now.
On first down, Peyton. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35.
Let's go.
A gain there of 12 yards and a first down for the Bears. Well, one unit I know you want to watch is that offensive line. If they keep clearing holes like that, it could be a long night defensively.
No doubt about it, because when they're in sync, as we're seeing so far, when that continuity is there and you can see that they're playing off of each other while controlling the defensive front linebackers, you're exactly right. It could be a very long night for the defense because someone's going to run for some big yardage.
Get it.
From the 39, Young. He's got the first down and more past midfield. And finally brought down at the 43. 18 yards on that one, and Chicago has the first. So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory at the 43. From the gun, Steve Young. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. That's sacked by Khalil Mack.
And plays like that really hurt play calling. They had a really nice gain on the previous play, but gave about half the yardage back on the sack. Excellent pressure up front. Nowhere to go with the football. Down he goes.
Let's go.
Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on second down. Looking to throw. Young steps away to his left. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
But when you're going up against a talented receiver like that, you just know that they're going to bring more people to him, right? They're going to double cover him every chance they get.
I think that is what we're going to see all game long. An early taste of that double, maybe even sometimes triple coverage we might see.
Yeah, I think what they're counting on, his talent to sometimes beat that double coverage.
Gets this one to Hill. 14 yards is the pickup there, but it'll still lead to a 4th down.
Watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out.
Ready.
4th down, Young. And that is going to be incomplete. The Bears tried it on 4th down, unable to convert. And this defense holds firm here on the opening drive of the night. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
They can't hang with us. Switch. Bang, bang, bang.
Hey, tight. Hey, high 7. I got it.
Allen. Got a man open. It's Darren Waller. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. 25 yards there on the catch and run.
His position, and he's listed as a tight end, but he certainly doesn't run like one, and that's what we're seeing more and more coming into the league. Those guys who can run, make plays after the catch, and gain that additional yardage.
And using that speed there to turn it into a pretty nice little gain. A first carry for the legend, it's Bo Jackson. And a promising start as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
And this time not as successful as he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. No gain on the play, and now they're faced with a 3rd and 1.
And it brings up 3rd down.
45. Mike, 45. Time to go. Night, night. Hey, alert 3, alert 3.
Monday.
I got it.
Allen looks to throw on 3rd and 1. Able to find Walter. That's complete.
Get ready.
And he's going to get the first down as they bring him down at the 23.
I know he ain't got it. Watch the ship. Watch the ship. Hey, hey, watch. Motion.
Go.
Here's Allen to throw it. Going to throw deep for the end zone. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. Kyle Fuller there defensively. Once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10.
Hey, Foxtrot.
In your face.
On 2nd down, this is Jackson. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. A gain of 13. It's a first down. Quite the opening drive march they're on right now.
It looks a lot like what we saw in practice prior to the game, doesn't it? You know, because on that last big practice beforehand, you go through your offensive script. You go through your play calling. You go through all the stuff and establish things. And it looks like it's going like clockwork right now for them.
They'll run on first down. Dickerson. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. A great play there. Taking it in. As his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Gonzalez good on the extra point. And that makes the score 7-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. This will be taken short. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover. After 7-0 on EA Sports.
Got it.
40. Check my 40.
Gone.
Joker.
Fire.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Young buying time to his left. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
And it is true. You can draft the fastest. You can draft the most athletic guys. But if they don't know the art of positioning, sometimes it's all for naught. In this case, in the right spot, help force the incompletion.
Yeah, but had his hands on it for a second. Would have been a tough catch, though. Falls incomplete. Young to throw it. Dancing to his left. And Robinson with a big catch. And he's going to have this down deep into Oakland territory. A huge play there for Chicago. 56 yards. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. They'll try the left side. Peyton. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
60 Pittsburgh. Rock it. Snap.
On 2nd down, Peyton. And this is going to result in losing yardage. They're driven back to the 8-yard line. The tally there, -2 yards, brings up 3rd down.
Come on, let's go.
Fair. Hit it.
Young on 3rd down. Forced out to his left. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. More problems here on 3rd down. They've converted only once so far in this first half.
And you know as well as I do in this league, if you don't win on 3rd down, it makes it hard to win a ball game because then you're relying on your defense, you're relying on your special teams. You've got to get it done with your offensive unit.
Now Justin Tucker's out to try the field goal. From the right hash here, should be an easy one. Tucker's kick is good. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. Now, that's something of a pick-me-up. The offense certainly has struggled, but they do get the field goal before half to put 3 on the board.
Yeah, you don't want to be shut out, but let's face it. Those 3 points, that's not going to solve all their problems either.
All day, baby. Let's go. Let's go.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started, and they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3.
Come on.
Now a give right side. It's Jackson. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. 31 yards there and a first down. Even from up here in the booth, the play-by-play guy could tell that there was some pretty good blocking on the right side of the line.
Well, you have good eyes, and it's almost like a ballet when it's executed that well. Everyone in the right spot, everyone in sync, everyone hitting the perfect notes. A little more percussion and a lot more bass, I would think, than you get your normal ballet. But at the same time, that was well executed.
Fans, a reminder, I have a note card here that says ad-lib halftime previews. So I guess let's do just that as we'll hand things over to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando when this one reaches halftime. Did I do okay?
You did great. Not a bad job.
Hey,
writing down your ad-libs.
If you print it, I'm going to read it. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. On 2nd and 7, Allen. That is caught right at the 10-yard line. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. As his guys are in for 6. And the Raiders able to extend that advantage. Gonzalez able to tack on the PAT. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. It's a very short kick taken by an up man. And he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. They trail now 14-3, an 11-point deficit as they start things out with a 1st and 10. Now here's Young. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Khalil Mack, his 2nd sack of the night. So now 20 yards to go on 2nd down after the sack. Work to be done. And this one will go to the 28-yard line. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for 3rd down.
Watch the slant. Watch the slant.
Hard.
Check the backer.
To throw is Young. To throw on 3rd down. Being chased out. And a big loss here as he's taken down.